أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back to another lesson of perfecting our recitation in the Quran. I hope Shahr Ramadan is treating you well and that we're all making the most of being the guests of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala during this month. Today's lesson will be about makharij of four particular letters that have been interchanged and confused quite regularly. So today is an important lesson, so try and pay maximum attention, and inshallah we'll be able to overcome these confusions and perfect these letters. So as you can see, these letters are Dad, Za, Dha and Dhal. We will tackle them in two sets. So firstly, we will tackle Dad and Za, and then we'll come to Dha and Dha. So as you can see with Dad and Za, so Dad is an interesting one because it's more about the tongue being on the top, raised to the top side of the mouth. So you can choose either the left or the right, depending on whether you're lefty or righty. I joke. But yes, you can choose between the left or the right. So you can pronounce it as Dad. So you're raising the tongue up and to the side. So I prefer, for me it's easier to do left. So Dad. Just be careful you're not putting your tongue between your teeth. So it's not Dha. That is for Ta. This is Dad. Your tongue is behind the teeth. Dad. Whereas Za is like the letter Z. Nice and easy. Z. Nothing special about it. Or complicated. Now, in terms of examples, so again, we'll go through a couple of examples to see exactly how, if mispronounced, can change the meaning. So, Dalla with a Dad means to go astray, gone astray. Whereas Zalla with a Z means to fell into error or fault. So it's very important to make sure that we pronounce them well. Now, we'll go through a few examples and practice and hopefully improve our makharij. So the first one is صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. So note, these two are Dad. The Dad that is the one from the tongue raised to the top side of the mouth. Dad. It's not Za or Dha or Dha. It is Dad. A lot of times we've heard that people recite it as غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. We've heard that plenty of times. Remember, this is Dad. غير المغضوب ولا الضالين. So I'll recite it once and you repeat after me. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Very good. The next one is ويل لكل همزة لمزة. So nice and simple. Z, as in the Z in English. ويل لكل همزة لمزة. Okay. Another example. والضحى. It's not والزها. It's والضحى. ربي زدني علما. ربي زدني علما. So you can see the differentiation. So you see the Dad. This is again circular, so your mouth is round, as we've discussed in previous lessons. A good way of knowing when to have a round mouth is by seeing the letter. It has a circular shape to it. So Dad, round mouth. والضحى. Whereas this is more as a normal Z. Rabbi zidni ilm. Okay. Now, the next set of letters. Dha and the. Now these, both of them, you have your tongue sticking between your teeth. The and dha. So the only difference between the two is whether your mouth is empty or your mouth is rounded and full. So again, as you can see with the dha, the hint is in how it's written. There is a circular shape on it, so that's with the full mouth. Dha. But then with the that's with an empty mouth. So a couple of examples just to show the difference in the meaning. Dhalla, the one with the full mouth, became. Dhalla, with an empty mouth, means humiliated. So we'll go through a couple more practices. A'udhu billah. So as you can see, this is the dha with an empty mouth. A'udhu billah. It's not a'udhu. It's not dha. It's not dha with the full mouth. It's a'udhu. And it's not za either. It's not a'udhu billah. A lot of times we hear people make this mistake and say a'udhu billah. It's a'udhu. Remember, you have to stick your tongue between your teeth. The. A'udhu billah. And then this is Subhana Rabbiyal Azimi wa bihamdi. In namaz, we recite this in ruku. Subhana Rabbiyal Azimi. It's not Azimi, it's Azimi with the round mouth. And then the next example is Allahu waliyul ladhina amanu. So this again is with the empty mouth. Ladhina, Allahu waliyul ladhina amanu. And the next one is yukhrijuhum min al-dhulumati ila an-nur. Yukhrijuhum min al-dhulumati ila an-nur. I hope that helped. I hope that's made things a bit clearer in the difference between the different letters. I know this particular set of letters have been interchanged quite a lot of times, as we can see. So try and pay special attention to this, and tomorrow we will be doing a few exercises. Yeah, keep on practicing, and then tomorrow we can go through a few more exercises together. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we can continue to perfect our recitation. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.